to the hard work of both sets of negotiators, that is what we have today agreed. I want to take a few moments to speak directly to the British people and explain what this deal means. First, control of our borders. Not an emergency break on free movement or a promise of greater transition controls in the future, but an end to the free movement of people in full once and for all. That is what this deal delivers. It will allow us to put in place an immigration system based not on where people come from, but on the skills and talents they have to offer. That is in our national interest. Second, control of our money. Not a reduction in our membership fee, not a bigger budget rebate, but an end to vast annual payments being sent to the EU. That is what this deal delivers. Instead, we will be able to spend taxpayers' money on our priorities, like the £394 million per week of extra investment we're putting into our NHS. That is in our national interest. Third, control over our laws. Not just the return of some areas of control from Brussels, but an end to the jurisdiction of the European Court of Justice in the UK, with our laws being made in our country by democratically elected politicians, interpreted and enforced by British courts. That is what this deal delivers, and that is in our national interest. In agriculture, it does not just deliver a better deal under the Common Agricultural Policy, it takes us out of the CAP completely, meaning we can design new systems of support for farmers that work for the UK. And in fishing, it does not just deliver a bigger annual quota within the Common Fisheries Policy, it sets us free of the CFP for good and forever. The UK will be an independent coastal state once again, in full sovereign control of our waters, able to decide for ourselves who we allow to fish in them, with that access not tied to any other aspect of our economic partnership. That is in our national interest too. On borders, laws and money, this deal delivers for the British people.
There are many movies out at the moment that are claiming to be comedy. This beats all of them. On the one hand, it's a political tale. On the other hand, it is magic, realist, fable. It is baggy and overlong. You can either just see it as a really good popcorn adventure or something which thinks that's what a proper comedy is. My problem with it is I wanted it to be darker. The script is laughable, but not in a good way. It's proved so divisive. I was reminded of the friendship between Elliot and E.T. Every time anyone says mockumentary, immediately think, is it as good as Spinal Tap? The answer is no. Very smartly reinvented a franchise, and who thought that was possible? It does the thing that cinema is meant to do at its very best, to completely immerse you, to transport you, to take you to another world.
Words of Wisdom, the film review, available now on BBC iPlayer.
Across the nation, Julian Mealy has the best news family.
Wow, that is
By the way, about looking the astron yesterday.
The Brexit deal is approved by EU leaders at a special meeting in Brussels. It is the agreement that Theresa May says is the right one for Britain. The task of getting MPs to approve it is just beginning.
I will take this deal back to the House of Commons, confident we have achieved the best deal available, and full of optimism about the future of our country. In Parliament and beyond it, I will make the case for this deal with all my heart.
The EU says this is it. Talks on our departure are over, but their hope is for a close future relationship.
Regardless of how it will all end, one thing is certain. We will remain friends until the end of days.
On a landmark day for Brexit, we'll be looking at what lies ahead at Westminster and hearing the views of voters.
That was
Good afternoon. EU leaders have given their formal backing to the agreement that will take the UK out of the European Union in 4 months' time. Theresa May said the deal offers a brighter future for Britain, urging Parliament and the public to support it. She was speaking after 27 other EU leaders signed off on 2 key documents negotiated over the last 17 months. The main withdrawal agreement, outlining the terms on which we leave, provides for a transition period until at least the end of 2020. There is also a much shorter political declaration, which is not legally binding, but which sets out hopes for an ambitious partnership with the EU in the future. Our political editor Laura Kuenssberg is in Brussels for us this evening.
No celebration, no fanfare, but a huge and serious step. After more than 40 years inside, deep breath, the deal to leave is done.
There were those who said that reaching a Brexit agreement that worked for both sides was an impossible task. From the start, I rejected that counsel of despair. In any negotiation, you do not get everything you want. You need to identify what your vital interests are and stick to them, but be prepared to compromise in other areas in order to achieve a result. I think the British people understand that.
I bet many of you are bored of the rows, the splits and the spats, the officials who brokered the compromise marching on.
Before Christmas, MPs will vote on this deal. On it will depend whether we move forward together into a brighter future or open the door to yet more division and uncertainty. The British people don't want to spend any more time arguing about Brexit.
Can I ask you to be very straight with the public and tell us who, if anyone, you think is pleased by this deal?
What we see in this deal today is a deal that delivers to people, delivers on the vote, delivers in a way that protects jobs and livelihoods and protects our security and our United Kingdom. And, as I've said before, I believe our best days lie ahead of us.
The EU's power players have agreed a Brexit with caveats. The deal where the UK leaves next March, that stays close to the Union, with a lot of final detail yet to be agreed.
Ahead of us is the difficult process of ratification as well as further negotiation. But regardless of how it will all end, one thing is certain. We will remain friends until the end of days. And one day longer.
It is time for everybody to take their responsibilities. Today's agreement will help create the trust and the confidence needed for negotiating our close and unprecedented future relationship.
The agreement was hard fought on both sides, even though sometimes it feels like EU leaders still can't quite believe what's happening in front of their eyes. It's tragic that the UK is leaving after 45 years, Angela Merkel said. But there may be more theatre to come. MPs at home might kick out the deal. Would they budge here then?
This is the deal. It's the best deal possible, and the European Union will not change its fundamental position when it comes to this issue.
I think it's not now our concern. It's the British concern.
This is the max we can all do. Both Theresa May and her government, as well as the European Union. No victors here today. Nobody winning. We're all losing.
There have been many moments when it has not been clear that Theresa May would make it this far. But her next steps is vital to Union. Will determine her future and the future of the country too.
For the Prime Minister, there is now only one direction. She can't know if Parliament and the public will follow along.
And Michelle, for more than 2 years, there's been a persistent question for Theresa May. Will she, won't she get a deal? Well, she did, brokering an agreement after so many months of very tense negotiations between the two sides. There is a deal, and today is a big, big moment. It's been rubber-stamped by leaders from right around the continent. But she has along with that an immediate big problem. We know already how unpopular this deal, this agreement, this compromise is right across Parliament. Howls of protest from former Remainers and Brexiteers alike. Many of her critics arguing strongly it doesn't have to be this way. There could be a route to a better or a different deal, or potentially even another referendum. But for Theresa May, get used to hearing her again and again try to drive her argument through the middle. With the EU's help, her message, this is all there is.
Laura Koonsberg in Brussels, thank you very much. Well, let's turn then to the detail of what is likely to happen next. Now that the Brexit deal has been endorsed by EU leaders, it appears that the biggest potential hurdle lies at Westminster and Mrs May's chances of getting the agreement through Parliament next month. If MPs do approve it, and it is a big if, it would then go to the European Parliament for approval. If, however, MPs voted down, and there are a number of possible consequences. They could try to force a renegotiation, a general election, another referendum, or we could leave without a Brexit deal. Against all of that, let's join our Europe editor, Katja Adler, who's also in Brussels and who has been speaking to the President of the European Commission, Jean-Claude Juncker. Katja, over to you.
Well, that's right, Michelle, and we can't forget that today is a very, very big day for the EU as well, the day that EU leaders signed off on their divorce papers with the UK. So the main question for Jean-Claude Juncker in the European Commission had to be, does he really think this is it for the EU? Sure, Brussels says there will be no renegotiation if this deal fails to get through the House of Commons. But is that really the case when we know how hell-bent EU leaders are on avoiding a no-deal Brexit?
This is the totally possible, and this is the only difference. So if the House would say no, we would have another. It's not the intention of the Prime Minister, the Cabinet, nor of the Parliament to go for a second referendum. This is the deal. This is the deal.
And you're trying to help the Prime Minister sell it, actually, by saying this is the best deal possible. But surely it can't be the best deal possible, because right from the beginning, you and other EU leaders said it has to be very clear in this deal that life on the outside can't be as good as on the inside.
If you're out, you're out. You are not part of the decision-making process. This is, by the way, a very sad moment for the European Union and for Britain. And it will discover in future, yes, why I'm saying today that this is a sad moment. I'm not happy. But I'm happy that we have a deal.
There's a perception in much of the UK that this was a punishment process, a negotiations process, that even though today there were nice words from Theresa May, like from the Dutch Prime Minister, she negotiated in a very tough way, actually that in the end the UK had to concede most of the time.
I don't understand why the British people, and I like the British people for so many historical reasons, why they are feeling that they are humiliated. I don't see that, because numerous points of view of the British have been taken into this deal. So this is not the humiliation for Britain.
There is something about the tough negotiations on behalf of the EU during, these Brexit talks that have made some in the UK say, you know what, we're really glad we're leaving them inflexible and they don't listen to the needs of the people. What would be your reaction to that?
I was always respecting the dignity of the British people, which is the same as the dignity of the people living on the continent. Britain has voted. It was a sovereign decision. We are highly respecting that decision, although we would like it.
It's also not the end of the road of negotiations, of course. Negotiations on a trade deal and other relationships starting in earnest after Brexit. We'll come back to Gibraltar, we'll come back to fishing, and we could come back to the Northern Ireland border question.
I don't think that we can come back to the Northern Ireland border question. We will start in the next coming months the talks about the future relationship, and I don't think it would be wise if I go first indications.
You said to me right at the beginning of this process that you felt it would be a sad process. You also said that somehow it felt like a failure. But is it a failure on the EU's behalf? Do you think it's got this?
Is it a failure on the British behalf? If we are telling people year after year, month after month, day after day, that the membership of Britain in the European Union is that thing for the British. So I don't think that the European Union is guilty for the result. It's the responsibility of Britain. Only of Britain, of nobody else.
Is there a certain sense of relief, though? The UK was never a happy, enthusiastic member of the European Union. Once the UK's gone, surely you're free to have an EU army or any other things that the UK was standing in the way of.
I always appreciated from my life as Minister, the British sense of pragmatism was a gift given by Britain to the European Union, down to earth, common sense. We missed that, but it was a decision that we believe.
President of the European Commission speaking to our Europe editor, Katia Adler, earlier. Well, the next few weeks will see the government emphasise the merits of what's now been approved in Brussels, both to MPs at Westminster and to the public. Our political correspondent Alex Forsyth has been exploring the content of the agreement. Alex.
Thanks, Michelle. Well, this deal is in two parts. The first part is the withdrawal agreement. That is a binding legal text dealing with the way we are leaving the EU. It sets out a transition period, which means after we leave next March, not much will change until December 2020. There's time to be keeping on working on things like a trade deal. It safeguards the rights of EU citizens in the UK and UK citizens living in Europe, and it settles the divorce bill. The UK will pay some £39 billion of its current obligations, but it won't continue large payments beyond that. Now, here's the most contentious bit. It says if, in that time, a trade deal isn't worked out, then that transition period could be extended, or the Northern Ireland backstop kicks in. And that's an arrangement which means to stop checks at the Irish border, the UK will be in a customs territory with the EU, but it would mean some different trade terms for Northern Ireland, and the UK can't just end that arrangement when it wants, and that is a problem for some.
What we're seeing in this Irish protocol is much more than that. We're seeing us staying within the European Union in terms of the single market. The customs union rules will apply to Northern Ireland. We're in the same VAT regime as Europe. We're in the same state aid as Europe. And there is very much a border down the Irish Sea as a result of this, and that's why we can't support this deal.
Now, the government says that backstop probably won't be needed because the other part of this deal, the political declaration, that sets out plans for an ambitious and deep future partnership, including on trade, but the details haven't been agreed yet. The government says we will leave the single market and the customs union, and we can strike independent trade deals with other countries. The free movement of people will end, and the government will work out a new immigration policy. When it comes to fishing, it says the UK will be an independent coastal state, leaving the common fisheries policy, but future arrangements for access to water and quotas are yet to be agreed. In fact, there's still quite a lot about future relations to be worked out.
So it gets us a lot of what we wanted, not everything. But the question is, can this be that staging post that gets us to the point where we could get everything? And I think with a lot of hard work, it can be.
So critics say all the best bits of this deal aren't legally enforceable. It's woolly, it's unclear. But the government and the EU says it's the best we'll get and insists it does deliver on the referendum result.
Alex, thank you very much. And we'll return to Brexit before the end of the programme to explore the views of voters. But first, on today's other news. Documents believed to contain information about Facebook's data privacy policies have been seized in London on the instructions of a parliamentary committee. It's thought to be because MPs on the Culture, Media and Sports Select Committee don't think Facebook has been responding adequately to their questions. Facebook says the material is legally restricted and shouldn't be viewed. A murder investigation is underway after a teenager was stabbed to death in Coventry. The 16-year-old was found with serious injuries just before midnight. He died in hospital shortly afterwards. 2 other teenagers were also taken to hospital with injuries. The focus today has been on Brussels and the decision of EU leaders to endorse the Brexit deal. But the Prime Minister will now be doing her utmost to sell the deal not only to MPs but to their constituents, people across the country. So what do voters make of the deal that she's negotiated? Olivia Richfield has spent the day in Skipton in North Yorkshire.
Skipton in the Yorkshire Dales is a prosperous market town, attracts plenty of tourists and votes Tory blue. But in the Red Lion pub it was time for Sunday lunch and a chew over the Brexit deal.
It might be pleasing both sides, and that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to please everybody, and it's not going to be a good deal for either side.
When enough Brexiteers have left the cabinet because it's so bad, then Theresa May and Hill remain colleagues, are just pushing it through, and it looks awful.
In a referendum, 53% of people here voted to leave the EU, similar to the national result. Among them, Zoe Venn, who's lived in the town all her life and helps to run the family canal business.
I think it's just dragging on a little bit now, to be fair. I think we can just do with getting a deal done and then we can move forward, really.
In the town centre, the local band is on stage. The majority of them voted to remain, but we took two members with opposing views aside.
I think it's a realistic piece of paper that's got something in it. I can't see it ever happening. I don't think this country will leave the EU on those terms. I'm not sure we could leave the EU. I don't place a great deal of stock in this.
Presented as being it was going to be a simple job, it's going to be a simple negotiation. Actually, it's been incredibly complicated and tied in.
I think that me and you, okay, do you think we're going to get a square deal out of any of this?
I think the only thing we can hope is that the country becomes more prosperous in the future, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen for a long time.
Despite their differences of opinion, the band played on. Whether the same can be said for those in power is anyone's guess. Olivia Richfield, BBC News, Skipton.
That's it from us. We're back with the late news at 10 o'clock tonight. Now on BBC One Time for the news, where you are tonight.
Well, Katja Adler, our Europe editor, has an exclusive interview now with European Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker. It was recorded shortly after the summit finished at lunchtime. Mr Juncker, former Prime Minister of Luxembourg, made it clear that the deal is the only one on offer to the UK.
This is the deal. This is the deal. I'm not changing my mind day after day. This is the best deal possible for Britain. And this is the only deal possible. So if the House would say no, we would have no deal.
You said to me right at the beginning of this process that you felt it would be a sad process. You also said that somehow it felt like a failure. But is it a failure on the EU's behalf? Do you think it's got this?
Is it a failure on British behalf if you are telling people year after year, month after month, day after day, that the membership of Britain in the European Union is a bad thing for the British citizens? So I don't think that the European Union is guilty for the result. It's the responsibility of Britain. Only of Britain. Nobody else.
We're talking to Adler. Meanwhile, the Irish tea shop Leo Varadkar said the best outcome for all concerned would be if the UK remained in the EU, but given that wasn't going to happen, he said the draft agreement was the next best option.
I've always thought that the best outcome for Ireland, for Europe and indeed the United Kingdom would be for the UK to stay in the European Union, the customs union and the single market, but with respect to the decision of the British people and the UK Parliament not to do that. And what we have agreed today is the next best outcome. It protects the peace, affirms the rights and freedoms of European, Irish and British citizens, ensures that there will be no hard border, and also insulates our economy from major disruptions in trade, thus protecting jobs and people's standard of living.
Well, while the Brexit deal has been signed off in Brussels this lunchtime, it now needs the approval of Westminster's politicians, and that could prove considerably less straightforward. SNP leader at Westminster, Ian Blackford, is with me. Thanks very much for coming in. Kind of a momentous day, if one that had been predicted, and in a sense, as someone said, it's not so much the beginning of the end, it's the end of the beginning.
Well, indeed. I mean, it feels rather strange, because I think we all know the situation that we're in, that the Prime Minister does not have support for this so-called deal in Parliament from her own party, never mind from the opposition. So we're going to go through this charade that she will try and see if she can win support over the next few days. We're going to have 5 days of debate, and ultimately I suspect this is going to be voted down. It's a deal that doesn't really please anybody. It certainly doesn't please those of us that wanted to stay in Europe. We've accepted a compromise that we should be staying in the single market and the customs union. The Brexiteers don't like it, and I guess the real problem is, I mean, the Prime Minister's presenting this as a deal, but let's look at what's actually happening. We have the agreement to leave the European Union, we have transition. Now, we don't know how long transition will last for, because how do we actually affect a long-term trade deal with her? We don't hold
The UK says it can last no longer than 2 years. That's effectively their kind of backstop, if you like, on the moment.
But let's see, I suspect that we may end up in a situation where this is going to last for a considerable period of time. So we're ending up as a rule taker with no influence. And you look at what's happening with fishing. There's a document out from the EU today saying that the future relationship for fishing will start with the bargaining position being the existing quota arrangements that remain in place. This idea that we're taking back
Scottish fishermen wouldn't be too pleased to have.
Indeed, but I mean, I think we always knew that that was going to be the case. But the idea that we're taking back control is a fallacy. It's not the reality.
In terms of what could happen in different options, I mean, Scotland's, certainly your part of Scotland, one almost Scotland's nearest neighbour, Norway, has an arrangement which came about because they voted not to join the EU, and it's a transition that's never ending, basically. And it's one that actually a lot of Norwegians seem quite comfortable with, although maybe not the UK would want the same, which is take the rules, but also have the freedom to be outside the common fisheries policy and outside the common agriculture policy. Is there an option that appeals to you?
I think there are a number of possibilities. We said what we have to do is we've got to get to a situation which is going to do the least economic harm. So our starting position is the single market customs union. I think in a sense what needs to happen over the next few days, that politicians of all parties have got to recognise the position that we're in.
And you're all talking already,
we are already talking, that's been happening, and I think it's really important, I think this is really key for your viewers, that we do like no deal. There is no support for no deal in Parliament, very little support.
Unholy alliance between the SNP, Labour, the Liberal Democrats, the DUP, the One Green.
We will work with everybody who recognises the responsibility to make decisions, and it's about the economic interests, it's about job security, it's about making sure that we don't see a diminution of living standards. So we will work together. I want to say to parliamentarians, look, we understand the UK is leaving the EU as things stand on the 29th of March next year. We can still try and postpone that in terms of postponing Article 50 to give us a breathing space. We ought to stay in the single market and the customs union. That is the least worst option. But we'll work through all of these things. If that can't be achieved, then we come down to the position of the people's vote.
It's no more desirable, is it, for a Scottish nationalist to have a situation where rules are made in Brussels, where there isn't even UK representation any longer in the European Parliament, after next May, and still be paying all the rest of it. I mean, that's as bad as almost being run by Westminster and having no Scottish Parliament.
It may be the case that we end up with the people's vote and the UK vote to stay in, so that wouldn't apply if that were the case. But in terms of being in the single market and the customs union, given the nature of the UK, the size of our economy, I don't believe for 1 minute we're going to be in a situation that we're a rule taker. That's not the case with Norway. Norway does have a degree of influence.
Well, they say, but I mean, I've spoken to Norwegian politicians, including the former foreign minister who ran the Yes campaign and got defeated, who said, we are basically a rule taker. We call it fax diplomacy in those days. It changed a few years ago. Norway's the email diplomacy and democracy.
But nonetheless, Norway is a country of 5 million people, it's about the same size as Scotland. If the UK was to be in the single market and the customs union would be in the single market through EFTA, I've no doubt that the UK would be part of the process. The EU would recognise the significance of the UK wanting to be part of it.
Let me ask you finally and briefly, is it possible that Parliament votes it down, Mrs May get back to Brussels, she gets a few tweaks. The markets react badly, MPs react badly to the markets reacting badly, hold their noses and vote it through.
But what we're trying to do is to make sure that Parliament actually takes control of this, to use the phrase the Prime Minister uses, and that we can actually get a deal that's in the best interest of everybody without that happening.
Ian Blackford, SNP leader at Westminster, thanks very much. To the weather now, Nick Miller is at the map.
Hello, we've been looking to the east for our weather for a while, but we'll look to the west again this week. The Atlantic comes back to life. Deep areas of low pressure, though, with that wetter, windier, but milder. Here's a view from North Wales earlier. I think there'll be some bigger waves hitting our coastlines this week as the winds pick up. We'll see that in a moment. Right now, though, it's a gentle flow there coming in from the east, giving us a few showers here and there. This is the picture then into this evening. There'll be showers through the English Channel over water rather than land. Maybe the other one clipping the far southwest into the Channel Islands. That's got a lot of dry weather into this evening. We'll see a few showers into the far southeast, down into northeast England as well. So a few of these continue. I'm just clipping parts of the east of Northern Ireland and into eastern Scotland. Clear spells in the west of Scotland will allow temperatures to dip away quite quickly overnight. There'll be a frost taking hold here, and some of us down to -4 or so going into the morning. In fact, anywhere overnight where you're clear for any period of time, you can see temperatures low single figures, a touch of frost, 1 or 2 misty fog patches. You pick out the showers still peppering eastern parts of Scotland, across northern England towards Northern Ireland, still a few feeding through the far southeast. These are overnight temperatures, town city temperatures. Of course, in the countryside suburbs, it will be colder than this. Into tomorrow morning then, and still on this flow there coming in from the east, the arrows coming in here. Showers peppering eastern Scotland, eastern England, some into Northern Ireland, but much of western Scotland, Wales, western England will be dry and fairly sunny, which means for some of us more blue sky compared with today. Still single figure temperatures though, and a frost for many on Monday night into Tuesday morning, some mist and fog around too. But it's on Tuesday the Atlantic starts to roar back into life. One weather front coming through, another for Wednesday, the isobars getting closer together, the winds picking up as well as our weather turns much more active, but the winds coming in from the southwest, you can see from the colours here, that means it is milder air coming in. So you'll notice temperatures heading up. Tuesday, rain coming in from the west and southwest across all parts on Wednesday. And Wednesday there will be gales in the north and west, even severe gales in places. That brings the possibility midweek of some potentially disruptive winds. All part of a weather pattern which turns it much more unsettled this week, wet, windy at times, but also much milder compared with
Hello, you're watching BBC News. I'm Sean Lay. The headlines this hour. Theresa May urges Parliament and the public to back her Brexit deal after it's endorsed at today's EU summit in Brussels. Jean-Claude Juncker, President of the European Commission, warns MPs that the agreement is the best and only deal on offer. In other news, a man's been charged with the attempted murder of a police officer after a knife attack in East London. The incident happened in Ilford Station on Friday. Daniel Adeyemi, who's 24, will appear before magistrates tomorrow. Parliament sees documents as part of an ongoing dispute between Facebook and active MP